All that we are seeing in the report or in the judgment are the facts.
Let's stop that and speak to the issues. We have seen what has happened in other countries because the people refuse to speak to power. Do what you're doing, make sure the system is straight.
Given the resources at its disposal, one should expect at least 4 to 5 times the quantum of investment that the NDC claims to have undertaken. The close to 33 billion of borrowing that has not been used for infrastructure expenditure could have done so much in this country. If you take $33 billion and ask yourself, what could you have done with $33 billion? You could have solved the water crisis in Ghana. You could have solved our energy problems. Every region in Ghana would have had 1,000 kilometers of asphalt road. We could have transformed agriculture. We could have put in place a world-class hospital in every region. We could have bought 1,000 ambulances for the Ghana Ambulance Service. We could have equipped our existing health and education institutions. And we could have built an additional 600 senior high schools that the government is trying to build currently. And we could have constructed the Accra-Kumasi-Paga railway line as well as the Western Railway line. And with all this, we would have still been left with some money.
The problem we are having are the leaders. Even me as somebody, I'm saying it publicly that if they can just do mass burial for all our leaders and let we the youth start ruling, you will see that everything will go the way it should go. Our leaders are our problem. I'm telling you, they can come and arrest me. If they should kill me, 1,000 people like me will still stand in this country.
Teachers are suffering. Teacher trainees are suffering. Nurses are suffering. And nursing trainees are suffering. Patients are suffering. Students are suffering. Traders are suffering. Pensioners are suffering. Drivers are suffering, contractors are suffering, civil servants are suffering, and farmers are suffering. Fishermen are suffering, and industries are suffering. Artisans are suffering, and Kayaye are suffering. The disabled are suffering, and men are suffering. Women are suffering, and children and Ghanaians as a whole are suffering.
The problem we are having are the leaders. Even me as somebody, I'm saying it publicly that if they can just do mass burial for all our leaders and let we the youth start ruling, you will see that everything will go the way it should go. Our leaders are our problem. I'm telling you, they can come and arrest me. If they should kill me, 1,000 people like me will still stand in this country.
So the launch of this COVID-19 tracker app today is yet another important step by the government to leapfrog technology in finding solutions to the havoc the COVID-19 pandemic is wreaking around the world. We are trying to use digitization to help us.
The problem we are having are the leaders. Even me as somebody, I'm saying it publicly that if they can just do mass burial for all our leaders and let we the youth start ruling, you will see that everything will go the way it should go. Our leaders are our problem. I'm telling you, they can come and arrest me. If they should kill me, 1,000 people like me will still stand in this country.
Yeba hano, yebesi toilets, amamu. Yebesi toilets. In all, yebesi 8-unit toilets, 4 8-unit toilets, 32 toilets in all, ama the people of Agogo. Usorina uko toilet, uya obejare enyasa. Usori na uko toilet uya obejware enyasa. Usori na uko toilet uya obejware enyasa.
Sikana ashe.
Transformation of this country. Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo is going to bring about a real transformation of this country. After 4 years, you will not recognize it. We are going to bring in policies that are going to bring development to our people. Nana Akufo-Addo has said that if you look at this country, the money is there for development, but it stays up, it doesn't come down. The money is there, but it stays up, it doesn't come down. We are going to make sure we bring in a new economic model and make sure the money will come down to our villages for everybody to get that share of the money. So we are going to make sure the money comes down. We are going to take a portion of our development budget, $275 million, and make sure we share it to every constituency in Ghana. So Bunkuru constituency, every year from 2017, every year without fail, you are going to get the equivalent of 40 billion old cities, $1 million for your development. Every year without fail. We have to help farmers. To help farmers, we have to make sure that tractors are available, that fertilizers are affordable, that weedicides are affordable, that there is water to farm. So we are going to make available for every district a mechanization center. There will be tractors that will help farmers to farm. We are going to make sure the cost of fertilizer is down. But most importantly, we are going to make sure every village that needs a dam, we are going to construct a dam for every village that needs a dam. One village, one dam. One village, one dam.
Yeba hano, yebesi toilets, amamu. Yebesi toilets. In all, yebesi 8-unit toilets, 4 8-unit toilets, 32 toilets in all, among the people of Agogo. But if the exchange rate moves, you cannot jump to that conclusion that the fundamentals are weak.
Bra, what bon? Where you unprecedented bon, yeah? Bam, yeah, where they are bom, bam, 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 bam,
But if the exchange rate moves, you cannot jump to that conclusion that the fundamentals are weak. But if the exchange rate moves, you cannot jump to that conclusion that the fundamentals are weak. But if the exchange rate moves, you cannot jump to that conclusion that the fundamentals are weak. But if the exchange rate moves, you cannot jump to that conclusion that the fundamentals are weak. But if the exchange rate moves, you cannot jump to that conclusion that the fundamentals are weak.
I don't want peace. I want problems always. I don't want peace. I want problems always.
And you know what? I will speak today, I will speak tomorrow. You know the tax I pay, Osofo. Sometimes when this thing comes and I see the tax that I've paid, but at the same time I say praise be to the Lord we serve, because it's going to build our nation. Then when my tax goes, you babies with sharp teeth, you are stealing the money and you don't want us to talk. We will talk today, we will talk tomorrow.
I don't want peace. I want problems always. I don't want peace. I want problems always.
Excellency Ramatu Bawumia, Excellency Ramatu Bawumia, Excellency Ramatu Bawumia.
Or ridiculed in terms of his marriage status. Those who are doing it in parliament, please, it is a big blow to Mampurugu. If we will come out one day to express our dissatisfaction with some of these things, the man can marry even up to 10 because apart from being a Muslim, that limits him to 4. The chieftaincy gate giving the chance to marry even up to 12. So those of you who might have the chance of listening to this one, please, you are coming from different communities. It is a big warning coming from northern region. Even the NDCs are aware that this one, we are not taking it lightly with people who are returned to ridicule with our brother in parliament or any place. We are not taking it lightly. So, Honorable Alban Babin, we respect you enough. He's having one wife called Her Excellency Samira Bawumia. Whoever she was married to, be it there was a problem, there's no problem. It is not your cup of tea to be bringing it on air. Because marriage, you can divorce and go back for your wife. And it is not a taboo in Mampurugu. You can decide to throw away your wife and go and pick your wife. And the position and the loyalty that he's coming from has given him the nod to marry even up to 12 and beyond. So please, who are listening on Joy News, please stop it, because one day you will call for a war in your area that you will not even be there.
Ghana needs effective leadership. Leadership which is honest, competent, and determined to deliver. A leadership of conviction, one committed to fighting corruption and dedicated to the welfare and well-being of the Ghanaian. I am determined to fight corruption aggressively, and I can do so because I'm not corrupt, have never been corrupt, and will demand the same of my team.
There are 88 districts in our country without district hospitals. We have 6 new regions without regional hospitals. We do not have infectious disease control centers dotted across the country. And we do not have enough testing and isolation centers for diseases like COVID-19. We must do something urgently about this. That is why government has decided to undertake a major investment in our healthcare infrastructure, the largest in our history. We will this year begin constructing 88 hospitals in the districts without hospitals. It will mean 10 in Ashanti, 9 in Volta, 9 in Central, 8 in Eastern, 7 in Greater Accra, 7 in Upper East, 5 in Northern, 5 in Oti, 5 in Upper West, 5 in Bono, 4 in Western North, 4 in Western, 3 in Ahafo, 3 in Savannah, 2 in Bono East, and 2 in Northeast regions. Each of them will be a quality, standard design 100-bed hospital with accommodation for doctors, nurses, and other health workers.
Nitiri kutu se bentwa. Endi Amerika bi akire na mani abre. Akofo ado wutiri kutu se bentwa. Endi e wonwene ho. Nitiri kutu se bentwa. Endi Amerika bi akire na mani abre. Akofo ado wutiri kutu se bentwa. Endi e wonwene ho. Nitiri kutu se bentwa. Endi Amerika bi akire na mani abre. Akofo ado wutiri kutu se bentwa. Endi e wonwene ho.
Samu ka say di say 4 more for nana. 4 more for nana, 1 more for nana kura na musui. Munya lose 2 more for nana. Munya lose 3 more for nana. E bedru 4 more for nana ube unsa de tie.
General. Mama manum ex that.
Samu ka say di say 4 more for nana. 4 more for nana, 1 more for nana kura na musui. Munya lose 2 more for nana. Munya lose 3 more for nana. E bedru 4 more for nana ube unsa de tie.
Monshe Adriania, Yakwa Dia, Yasi Abansi and Kalantaya, Yakwalantaya, who enne, Yasi Abnanadu Blay Adriani, MP who, Nanadu who, Miwas and Tasi, Memayan 9. A comedy I did me Papa Pedri and even Miss Crabby for Baku, no, the Monsha Moa, or Modiama, Sam and Emma. I am Santasa Sambrema, Santana, dear Nimua, or Chadian, and Mekoya Baku, and what the mammy was at Trummy dear beside me 8. ade mu we ya mame abla mu ne bi mabie mu enti me pasampanifo hu ro mu hu se aya ne kwan so omo nkama
Some can say by this say 4 more for nana. 4 more for nana, 1 more for nana, Kurana Musui. Munyan lose 2 more for nana. Munyan lose 3 more for nana. A bedroom 4 more for nana, ube said it.
Monshe Adriania, Yakwa, Yasi Abansi and Kalantaya. Yakwalantaya who ene, Yasi Abnanadu Blay Adriani, MP who, Nanadu who, Miwa Santasi. Me my 9. I come the idea me Mika Papa Pedri and even Miss we crab my for back of the mamma Monshamwa, Omodia my salmon and money. I am Santasa Sambre Mako Santani Dianimo or Chedian and me call ye back and what the mammy was at true me dear besame 8. At the move where mammy I blame when it be a move. And see me pasampan for who say I am no pass or monkama.
Some can say by this say 4 more for nana. 4 more for nana, 1 more for nana, Kurana Musui. Munyan lose 2 more for nana. Munyan lose 3 more for nana. A bedroom 4 more for nana, ube.
I don't want peace. I want problems always.
All right, good evening and welcome to With All Due Respect Extended Version. My name is Kevin Ekobedu Taylor. We stream live from our studios here in Washington, D.C. It's exactly 4:31 p.m. U.S. East Coast time. It's definitely 8:31 in Ghana, my motherland. We're streaming on so many platforms. Our main platform is on Multi TV. We're streaming live on Multi TV. Search for Loud Silence TV on Multi TV. Loud Silence TV on Multi TV. You can also watch us live on Facebook. Search for With All Due Respect page on Facebook. With All Due Respect page on Facebook. We stream it live on Loud Silence TV on Facebook. I'll be right back after the short break. I will be right back after the short break. All right, thank you very much for staying. You're still watching With All Due Respect Extended Version. My name is Kevin Ekobedu Taylor. My producers are called The Ghost Team. We are streaming live from our studios here in Washington, D.C. Thank you very much for being on this platform. Our main platform is on Multi TV. We're streaming in 22 African countries, including Ghana. You can search for Loud Silence TV on Multi TV. Loud Silence TV on Multi TV. We're also live on With All Due Respect page on Facebook. With All Due Respect page on Facebook. We are on Loud Silence TV on Facebook. Loud Silence TV on Facebook. We are also streaming on Loud Silence TV on YouTube. Loud Silence TV on YouTube. You can watch this show live on loudsilencenews.com. Loudsilencenews.com. Go on our website. You can watch the show live on our website. Our news website is loudsilencenews.com. Loudsilencenews.com. You can also pick the feed live from there. You're watching an international show. My name is Kevin Taylor. My producers are called The Ghost Team. The other producers are called The On The Ground. People watching me across the world from Africa, Asia, Europe, and the Americas, I would like to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to the most authoritative, most listened to, most entertaining platform on the planet right now. Thank you for being here. If this is your first time here, I would like to tell you this show isn't for segment. It's a social political show. it's in 4 segments. The first segment is what we call the hello segment. We don't really call it a segment. The second is the foreign news segment. After the foreign news segment, we go to the social media segment. The third is speaking truth to power. The fourth, which is not a constant, sometimes we do it, sometimes we don't, is the phone in segment. Today, I'll be opening the phone lines for Ghanaians to call. Our topic of the day is national security now and national threat. It's a question. It's national security now and national threat. We will be discussing that issue. A chief has been kidnapped by the national security. Today, the president decided to talk to some chiefs from the Volta region. Why has the president decided to ignore very, very important issues to boast about all that he's doing, making people think that everything is fine in Ghana? These are the things we will be discussing in Ghana today. Lots and lots of things. Me pacho enyumbre oshamia bidin Eddie Kevin Ekobedu Taylor menkwamene the only black Lebanese and free Ghana. In fact, so aba enyumbre we nua mesum ye nua aha yebeka amanyosem Ghana nsem ene nsem ebetumi de apuntu aba Ghana. Enyumbre so wa enyumbre ya show we betumi ahwe no TV so wo TV we fie na so wo decoder multi TV decoder. They also we ya na say decoder no search for Loud Silence TV. Loud Silence TV unsabe kan ye ewo so ye gina so meni mechi dobom for mechi dobom mechi Obo mechi dom enyina so ha go steam no yeso ubehu your TV no say yegbe ejuma. I'm sure we so betuma hwe no Facebook, so with all due respect our Facebook on sabe kan yo ho obetuma hwe no Loud Silence TV so e was our Facebook no so a o saba YouTube so a YouTube and otumi hwe no Wankasa TV so Loud Silence TV yo YouTube so nti enyubre o hwam ya enyubre asam tia ene be kan ho asem national security na ya te no sisi an national security na abeye ade bia ehuma Ghana fo na say national security e te ye say embebo Ghana fo eho ban anase embebo ye ho ban emfiri eye tuturasem ene nyoma enko yema yebenya bambo papa no ende national security no a eye yewura kandapa da no ano na abedane etuturafo ene security asebio yentumi mfa yewure enhyem sankomo yebedi enwumbre eye fra omantem eye Volta region eye ohini bi national security fo akofa no obi anka ho asem radio TV obi aka hye nanado dan kwekufu ade nim hu bi pa eye ahemfo ndom kohwa nanado dan kwekufu ade ombufri fra omantem eye Volta region no dodo no enim sa asem we aden intina obi anka ho asem eye Western Togoland asem no nanado dan kwekufu ade di mutintimai why na adwo so beka nipa bi ahye ewo eye frau eye Volta region no enyumbre yebedwa nsemu yebekyekyere nsemu and the vetting course so BBSC yefre bibi hawakumsin 2 esi ewo vetting nim yebekyekyerem oba bia ba and one hawakumsin epre eye hawakumsin chapter 1 2 3 and 4 and yebedi ho nkomo show we ayobia show so wa hanam wo ha ete say na mampesie uhwema de ye odia no we yi no wawe we duma we afato ade chia no ato aso aha ye ka no kore ekire tumi ti wa ha nwumbre ya we garden na hwem ya betuma ka say nyamishra men so aha ya be de ende ye bedi nkomo ye dwumadi egumu mpre nan de de nim ye fe no hello segment eno enam chiechia obi a wo ha bia yebusueni inti efre ho family de toso mienu ye foreign news ye in summer efri ma amanfo froso eno so ye ka ho asem wa ha ye chiechiri Ghana for any ewiase obi a hwe free ewiase man nyina mo ehu de ekoso ewo wiase de atoso miensa eye social media segment ye call amansanten transfer for internet no so ye ko fansem ye ko fa kase ba asengregwa betwe buko kumase efra atachima bibru nkran ene takorade impotemu besi kumase ye Cape Coast na Vrongo ko sitamale ekosi hohoi ene mu nyina ye chechire nsemu a ende sebio na weni abre o ye dwuma odi sika bebe fie nti wan hyede ntie kase anase kase bo no dwuma de we de ye ne se no kure no ye fa ne ade abre ne a chechire mi adwudwum no wate ase de toso miensa ye friend speaking truth to power. That's the editorial of the day and ye bedi komo be ne ye bedi ye busa nsemfo ba asemfo ba akope eye national security no eye sesia no aye security anase aye institutional ende omom na etete ye instead se omebo ye ho ban insem bebre ho a ende ye beka de toso nan eye se bebie ahomatro no ahomatrofo no ema obia so afre akire na adwene ewo dwumadie we so. Ladies and gentlemen, Ghana for amohweme efri amanone Ghana, Africa, Europe, Asia. Kevin Taylor enemy din me black Lebanese me producers ye from the Ghost team. So wa ha nwumbre ya nyame hyira men so. Na de beso ye kan say ye hyemu hei ne adwendwene ho de Ghana ho do enti ne hyemu ha. Ye Katanga for eso se omo be jama no de aba because konti power akire se jama de omo se jama eni konkonte oboa omo ni ate omo jama ehote wiase nyina obi ate konti efo asem omo jama na ya na ebogu no ende me credit kese ema Continental Hall ɛna mede ma ɔmo free KNUST ɔmo yɛ mbrantia ɔmo mu odini ɔmo bebia mu odini ɔmo sisi mu odini ɔmo so ahoɔfɛ a yɛkasa ahoɔfɛ mbɛma ahoɔfɛ ɛwɔ continental de a ɛnde ɔbo Konti power no ɛgyina hɔ te sɛ Zamarama ni bibi ɔmo ɛna de jama a de bia mede ba mede kyerɛ mu a mede hyehyɛ so na amanfoɔ ebu ɔmo pa ɔmo baba ɔmo name ɔba ha Pivela Savandam ɛyɛ Kontifoɔ ɛyɛ mbrantie a ɔmo aka mu tirabo ho ɔmo de nnwom ɔmo atwetwe nnwom ɛde sɛ egya ko ni mu akekesie ni yɛfɛ de jama ɔmo hyɛ mu a na mo wɔ ni agye no sɛ Ghana no yɛwɔ ma yɛwɔ dɔm yɛwɔ mbrantie a sɛbio ɔmo adwene yɛ adwuma Konti power ɔmo sɛ yaba ɛndɛ yaba itu tie be nwubre ya ti ase sɛ waba ha ne de ne aba yaba so de ne aba yaba no ne yɛbɛkɔ NFL sɛ arrival departure so one ti ase a me sa be kyerɛ me sɛ yaba ne yɛbɛkɔ the brofo yɛ arrival departure itu wa ha nwubre ya Konti power sɛ yaba. Say bobo ayaba. Bidin Eddie Kevin Taylor, thank you very much for staying. Mamenka hello a few people and then we can start the do. Na enyubre musa live and then eko Ghana dey na esi obi ada light mi so ne ba. You see ejuma 3.8 million, nipa 3.8 million ekufu ado amamo ejuma. Munyina munye ejuma ye. Obi etua ne tax, bibi ekoso. Bibi ada din, girls, boys, dey na eko line nyina clean. Slay queens for I mo a ewiabo a muntimi mpia bontene. I guy for I almost so mo slay boys. Slay boys so moso mo jeans no mo twitwa no ma isi ayese kimprin no obia jeans da ye inso tolerance obo a ye hu eyisudi bia wo okay thank you nyame hire obia na aglow for so mo te sen obia ho ye wa aglow Ghana aglow for bibia ekoye thank you very much aglow for is aglow for ho ye dia na se bibia yi aglow konkonsan munja yi na mo nka no kure ne enko enim hwan biem na wo se bichia na enwumbre mi chia mpenifo mo Ghana nyina mi chia beyifo mo Ghana nyina mi chia konkonsafo mo Ghana nkomu yima nka Kevin Taylor show nkemba so misa chia Shushan for mi chia Abaye for mi chia ma omo dwoma omo bo adwuma dendene ma anwumbre kakra be kom nsam ne be kofie ye chia beifo mo Ghana malamfo a omo ye correct ene de omo nya correct ye chia asofofo akromfo ye chia omo so omo ya abosomfo omo nka no kore omo so omo ka no kore ye chia mu nyina anwumbre ye chia konkonsafo mo Ghana ende me no kase obi gina no sofofia no obokokoko adentira obedi konkonsa kire sofo anse antikopi one enokopi da inti so ye wo asori na ye konkonseni utakọ sofofie ekodi konkonsa because over see mawo asori penyini anase women's fellowship head dia nyankopon ebekun unye ni papa eye mo moso moye nipa bi a mobusuafo ndidi ye efie sika ni wo amakotam sika e dia koma sofo moso nyankopon bebre mo aso moye ejimifo because monye ma adwene se sika yakra beka mo nsa no mo de bebo brabi aboa mo ho nti se oye nipa na so watam sika ko hye sofo nsem abra wontua ba school fees abra ukunu unso ukuru edwuma se ya obehia sika ofie dia bobra na watama koma sofo bi a webilichi no ho no nyankopon onto nkwada so because wadwene also use no won use sebio osaye penyini oye politician na sebia ende me no kase wakoji skebi na so wadwene se oye connection bi ende contract bi aba me no kase nwumbre ukwa akohie obi osu coffee shop akoka connection wasa ka ampem o time tu na o moma so no ka ne pema empem glass no na o chana pa obi adwuma yenyina busa se de na to osaye oba na wo parliament na konkonsa na wudi onka no kre wa ho sa hantan nipa beka wasma sebio woni penifo ene hyehye ho na ebi de de besi ne de unya hu ye wa ya bridge so Ghana nsu afa bridge ne kono nyankopon entua woka because we mbu nipa no ena akoya bridge fonde mo sebio utifosu anafosu central na se wa adwene se sebio uti we gata ni kronim edwuma ni kronim light kwa na edum nim amrante mo krom mo nya edwuma ndie amunya edwuma nye na osora no pase ye Kennedy Japan chia na obedia oye otwe nyankopon emwa na ho nkyere wo mo Sawa Ghana sisi na se ye kan kufu ado luxury trips no so na oti Ghana sisi anyoma nkoye moa ne nipa no munsuo na se u defend na ado danko kufu ado the trips ya watam plane $17,000 an hour na se uye nipa oda nipa no a oso mo kyew no ko hye preku bom na preku no wotena wadwene enye adwuma wan biem na asema ka wa ha so ye police ni na ese ende ukogina akwa ho jiska ochena sebio u police ka ultimate time 2 na mpem na wano so enkopem glass no menwu se na be ya ochena oba na ebusa se de na ye wano obeka se yekoje bribe ena pem ya no police for mugina Ghana street ma mo je bribe o je nsesa mo extort sika mo sa je nsesa mo yemi bida 2008 17 mugina me ka se minister na me meeting mo kai sabro police for them ka so akwan so no na mo gibi 20 Ghana na mo ma me 10 Ghana no sa wo police no ende me no na ekasa de obeye bia ma ne yenyi wedi okwa asore so a wiefun pai na Yesu hu se oye nipa bonini police for mo gina kwa ho edwumbre a me no kasa ma hu se bidie ka eba ahyehye eme etete electric wires ma ma se mu hu ye moyi moni no nyankopon embre mo ase yenyi modidi sie oye police ni penyini na so wote headquarters na se nkofo anopa muso munko krum GPR from say UMTT for penifo amote office muni se police for gina kwan ho egigiska ye wi ba behwegu temu so mo ache nyankopon enkumu munye ni papa momboa mama ne nkoso we police ni na wo Ghana na se ende unim se police a wo yenti otata nkofo unim se emfaso bie ni so otata nkofo me no ka se nyankopon wo suri manefa no ho ncho de obe bia mema ne nkoso wo ye sofo wo Ghana na unim se de yekoso no nye unim se ye politicians diska sa wo ye sofo panyini wo ye sofo ketwa na se aban atoka amaw aban ere kokwasa ama usika aban ede ka chew sa ka na fa konya accident na wu ni ensiewu se wodim se sika no bebi aka ni free no eni se nke free ho ba de ahye wonsa abra wonim se eye keta hyehye ne de ahye de abo ano to pad ya ka no utu a enkopem na wu na nyankopon enhyira so se bi wo ye soja ni yenso asa kwa abontene yesi kochi galamsey for na sa okọ na hu gold 1 cent gold 1 blade na ofa na de show boto na kasa oba okọ ye no o che excavator nko awanchi gold a nyankopọ wosoro no onku tontwene onye ni papa eno so eda ho aka hwan biem obi a begene de ansa na yakọ enim se wo ye nipa bi na se bia nda wo nam Jubilee House wo wa adwen sa wo de onye adwuma bia obi aba o metuma aboa mo akọ hu nana ai obi aba o de mam 10,000 wadamfo ni Lord Komi motete wo na mogigi skara mo fa nkora nyankopọ wosoro ombi agrada ambesu su no kun muntumi nse nkora to se oya Ghana ni ende na se o oil sector ho na se wafisika bi edia nyankopon ni wundi ai oni wundi enkosi se agrada be pewesi wa pempem amen esi ahwan biem na asama ka ye hyira obi a ne akoyenim se oya nipa na se uye penyini o Ghana na se ye ka asem we na wonim no kora na pese obeka radio for front aka se ende men kasa ade ntira me ho mfa me wonim se bebu so asem tum pese obeka Nyankopon so ho mfa omwa wo na wufem na yenye we yie so okọ se John eyie ni bi na se nde ye ka asem na wa so onke bi uye penyini udi president chi ekobi abra wonim se COVID-19 protocols no we breach on pese obeka no kora to ase John e wo de bonk nim bibia esi se John bia no wo so wo betoa no se uye penyini emfa ho uye lawyer ni uye judge uye president uye minister na se okọ se eyie ni bi na nde asema ye ka no wonim se a super spreader on pese obeka no kora to ase John wo de bonk nim e wo Yesu dimu. Thank you very much for staying with me. It's exactly 4:49 p.m. US East Coast is definitely 8:49 in Ghana. Weja. Kevin Ibuedia. Uhinim uya bone anazo wanya bone. Weja we muna kusu se Kufuado. We muna se Kufuado. Mo MP before. Utimi share MP ni abna sia de ekwe o nansia na mi wo ubede no wafe papa sia obende o se Kufuado na buofu. Uhinim adetra buofu. Anamoko hen ye koralio Ekufuado bae obayi Kufuor Park ono ne small boy what dresses small boy fine okuta ni nsem e de apipi edo emu de papa na be ma tintin gram Ekufuado bedi nkomo yenya de yentre fie ki ejimi ya yire ye de fufu asiso ene obey se friend so ye friend Kwame Kwachi Kwame no Kwa Mike ene obey so se Ekufuado pa men kan semfo nkyerem o kapero mbuofu na Ekufuado nya dipa ya gaza obase Ekufuado ro buofu adentra Adentire kasa obase Ekufuado abufu kutu FC weja menhwe onhwe akwa can tell the watcher do and on kasa me se onhwe akọ we de ye bie the door is your front onhwe akọ me se ye kasa bo masa Ekufuado na mbuofu mo so se be ma tintin gram 6 feet 7 inches 8 feet 7 inches on the brofo dana no a na na kasa obase Ekufuado na mbuofu mo amuso what MPP nyina mo mane se Ekufuado mo amba wo this month mo amba wo next month kutu ye bompa o Yesu din Nyankopon mesrew we de tie me mpaibo obi a support MPP pia o Ghana oyo ba oni ni kunu be wo aba eda ne yam sisi an papa we de enwumbre ye bompa ye papa enwumbre waka say we have to possess our possessions ye gina Malachi so ye gina Leviticus so ye gina Deuteronomy 23:23 so papa oba bia onyem wo Ghana na komada MPP so MPP de oda bono ho samra he ode twa na nufuru ne furu ma no papa e ma do mu yebo mo nyina nsa Ekufuado because Ekufuado be ma tintin gramo be ma ye hia na obi ebusuom enti papa ye mpaibo tie mpaibo eja ye no betintam papa yesi ende no betintam otiasio wantiasio eja ye no betintam kopem se obetie yesufre papa afia ye komi anasa afia ginemu ye ne support MPP ye de Ekufuado de o ya eni so ye ne anyanyim nyina papa Yesu di mu ma ye man nse Ekufuado because papa ona waka se oboni pasa wo seso papa yesrew ma ye ma ye da ye yam MPP for May ye ni agrofo ye bompa yo ye boy ensem ni bompa ya eja se ye boy ensem ni bompa ya ye di ojakese eto hye mba ye yam em obi enya Ekufuado sebde se ne mma bese Ekufuado mumma ye boy ensem ni bompa ya pray sandaria bonzo gunu masana hanasana ye bompa yo eje tie yesufre emma mo MPP nyim nyina aka betu masoma wo mo mane nse Ekufuado ye boy ensem ne ye bompa ya ye de ojasaframa efri so ye ojamurukum ye tohye mayem mo bia ba nse Ekufuado ye bompa yo sendere ya bole bay ye gigem in the name of Jesus you're still watching with all due respect extended version with uja kwa welcome. Let's take care of business quickly. Hello to every single individual. Hello, Nambeka Chiromuni Abompire. Nintendo Minkanche, hello, Chirubia 11 Inti Abompire in the name of Jesus. Receive the anointing. All right, Mummy and Quay, Nimya rough near Nam Wedja. Wedja, before to see Unche, Baujina, Unche, and so Kevin Teller, you dear Drew, Yariko Tonqua 33,333. Ubeja, Untumi. When is a crana hanewo obana se kufuado no dwa. All right, let's take care of business. And in some ho amanfo bofu Kevin de no ye me amenyem 7 months am de kufuado be am bara ko se kufuado na nkonko so otwe ah na Kevin de okeka nsem bi odwene wa ntiase de ade oka ode amena so si se krampo me baba wo akro se kufuado na nka okọ be so wo otwe wo kufuado we kufuado we kufuado Kutu 442. And that Wednesday we heating up now. Kutu 442. Mungira muyem ma ebese kufuado. Kutu 442. Wanse kufuado abozege. Me de abozege de kamu fe kufuado sa abozege. On kana grab akokra. All right, let's move forward. Is a great idea? Show the cry. Foreign news. Kutu 442. Oh, my son, Mamako. Bibiaira 442. Foreign news. Get away. Let me take this off. First foreign news near. DW Africa reported the first foreign news exactly 5 minutes to 5 years, exactly 5 minutes to 9. Good time. Let's move on. Cameroon's youth are angered by the president. Are angered that the president, Paul Biya, who is 88 years, Muntia story way foreign news were very interesting. And they were very interesting foreign news. Cameroon's youth are angered that President Paul Biya, who is 88 years old, until before 1944. Yeah. Until Paul Biya, Monchem year ya wono. Ekufuado 1944. Anyway, 77. And a Paul Biya and ya wono dian anyway 88. Until Paul Biya ya wono 1933. Enye. Yeah, we Ekufuado 1944. Anyway, 77. And a Paul Biya no ya wono. What Paul already 70 and a Paul Biya no 88. Into Paul Biya no ya wono 1933. Now it was Africa is dear Jimmy. Why you could to na moto? Cameroon president 88 years. Ekufuado 1944. And a Cameroon already 77. So you're the young mass where the SSC BAC where the Wasi. So if Ekufuado, Ghana's president Ekufuado was born in 1944. So if Ekufuado was born 1944 and is 77 years old, how old is Cameroonian president who is 88 years? Start work. Okay, 1944, 77. So 88 years is going to be to 1933. Kind Presec 1933 3 points. Hey, 1933. Now we read this story now. So interesting. The story says this: Biya, who is 88 years old, continues to appoint old guards to prominent government positions. In case President Biya can no longer discharge his duties, next in line is 87-year-old Senate President Marcel Nayat Nefenji. Eti Paul Biya no ebiende na ne twaba na oyare. Na Paul Biya no ntumi nye bibia. The also be Paul Biya na we di 83. Cameroon de eje. Ah, ituko enima. Ono edi 87 years. And the third in command is Kavaye Yegui Jibril, the country's third most powerful politician and Speaker of the National Assembly, who is 82. 1944, 1934 now. 31, 32, 33, 34. Just say, omo ya wo 1930. Hey! 30. Cameroon NJ. President ready 88. The next in command ready 82. The authority ready 83. The Thursday the 87. President the 88. The Thursday the 87. The Thursday also the power the 82. Enye. Woko kan no bi jirona. Ele baba yambon pai. When yampai emfa. Emfa. Inti Cameroon for the no. Now what's war? Africa is the gateway to the garage. Ghana, the gateway to Africa. Me say Ghana is the garage to Africa. Abroche ball and Moses and Germany and Ghana Namiko. Abroche fridge, abroche rice cooker, abroche moke, abroche fosum pobwa. Ghana is the garage to West Africa. Moses abroche ball and free Germany and Ghana Namiko. But Cameroon for president in the 88. Ekufuado in 77. Cameroon president deputy in 87. The deputy next in 82. Ekufuado ono also power no njemu. Onjemu my young ones also on tiasie. So this is our situation. Enye ye auto taxi no atwere gwechiri Africa. Enye ye. Umu taxi bi atwose gwechiri cha picture fa kire me. Africa. Enye ye. Sango for we 88 years no got na you say obey decision ama wo African young man, you young entrepreneur wo awatena sia ko school bia opese wo de wa dream creative no 88 years na adwene no eni zomi pepepe 430 na da 433 na nyane no anom jot no ada on to me make plans bia ma 1933 ya wo no 1933 Mama Ekufuado look young bao Pobia makes Ekufuado looks young Yeah, Pobia 1933 and you Ekufuado 1944 Ekufuado that be Hey, all right, let's move forward. We Cameroon for us on America no. Bra Uganda never heard the echo. Museveni Uganda. Ugandan president, and this is from DW Africa. Yoweri Museveni has finally released a long-awaited list of 82 cabinets and state ministers. 82 cabinets and state ministers. His wife, Janet Museveni, has been appointed as the Minister of Education. Say, ukase bebrana obiju se bia o problem uti abrochire na me se enyeye. Museveni, why na yere no Minister of Education? Enyeye. Oba Ghana, Ekufuado, ono ne wofa eko repi bedi etuo ma ame no. Nti ende bedi etuo na secretary e Jubilee House. Na se bedi etuo ma ame Ekufuado wofa ne repi bedi etuo ma ame e na owo bedi etuo. Nti Ekufuado technically is related to bedi etuo. Enye direct mother and father no. Ekufuado ebi wa anyo bebi wa monti ase ma me nchechim kakri enku enum. Ekufuado uncle baako e repi bedi etuo ma ame when she was 16 e na odo wo bedi etuo. Nti Ekufuado technically is indebted to Ekufuado knows this. Bedi etuo so nim. We nye assembly bi obeto Kevin o cast show bi kon ana bibi family secret da ho. Opa amumbusa bedi etuo se ne papa wen. Odi ombon papa din. Simple thing. Say bia me ka asama hye bedi etuo kon ana bibi. But this is what is happening. Museveni ese na yire NMB education minister. On the 76. Enye yo, me see yende waste time of foreign news oh. Enye ye. Ken Agoloso is saying, who told you it is your mind? Kelvin, Africa will be successful in a matter of time. You are not making sense here, brother. My friend, I am making sense. I am actually making sense. If I wasn't making sense, what will you be doing here? My friend, if I wasn't making sense, what will you be doing here? You have skipped all these channels and you came here to listen to me. So it means if I'm an idiot, you are an idiota. Where Jimmy Chairman, oh, so this is what's happening. Now let's go to the next. Man, that means stressing too much on foreign news. Foreign news and they're higher home. Almost 200 Nigerians have gone to court claiming that the government ban on Twitter is suffocating, in quotes, any critical voice and digital rights. The Twitter suspension was issued on Friday last week after the social media giant censored a tweet by President Muhammadu Buhari threatening to punish regional secessionists. Nigeria has joined China, North Korea, and Iran to ban Twitter, while Uganda, Turkey, and Egypt temporarily stopped the service during election and political unrest. Now, Asemwe Kanye, Nigerians are getting there. They will start demonstrating. They don't mess around though. Nigerians are not timid like Ghanaians though. Some will fall, some will die, but they will get what they want. And they are going to demonstrate. Ghana for now, you are timid like Nkuto. Moye timid to say Nkuto, mo titebo, ena, obi akokurebi intimidate mo. Obi asrotu, na one of freedom. Every single individual is scared to be attacked. Every single individual is scared to be harassed. You can't sit in your home and get the freedom you want. If JJ Rawlings had not stepped out, so it is important to say, if you want freedom, somebody has to do something. People have to start speaking. And Nigerians, as time goes on, they do it once. They do it because at a point in the show, they gave these people power. They've started demonstrating. You see Nigerians out. They are in court now. When they go to court and they don't get what they want, they'll hit the street. Now, Sebio, with all due respect, Motibono, any Munkuto attitude to Ghana, Obia to Brofo, Obia fear the Nyanseni woho, but you want things to change. Everybody is waiting for Kevin Taylor to come and speak. And what? Because I can do all the exposés, I can do all the scandals, but if you people back home, nobody is willing to help fix the country demonstration. Nobody is willing to get out there and demonstrate. It just costs 90. I'm telling you. And just say, where 4 more for Nana 1 and a general mosquito catch them no. Where 4 more for Nana into 1 more for Nana woman. You one umpo. 6 months for Nana. I think you try another 6 months for Nana. Who bleed what to work catch them say what more problem. So it is important. The timidity Ghana for you are too timid. You people are too timid. You talk you are like antelopes. Very, 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 very timid. They don't have that confidence. You can't speak. Nigerians are fearless. They will fight till they get what they want. Mama nipa kitu be intimidate mu nyina obi say Kennedy Japan Jimmy and on intimidating for I am Kennedy me aka Ahmed Swale me aka JB Dankwa and akwa na bodwe say eta the T-set 1962 box iron pro and oti Ghana odin some phone na moto. You think you can get that freedom? You think you can be able to move freely? Akufo-Addo knows your weakness. He knows how timid Ghanaians are, and he's going to capitalize on that. You are timorous. Ghanaians, you people are timorous. So at the end of the day, if you think you're going to get something out of your timidity, timorous people. You, the citizens, are very timorous, and majority of you are selfish. And most too are tribalistic idiots. Inti eyenebusia sam the tribe inti onka hwasem utuminya slave queens bi. Ghana ni penyini bi ehuna he mu da. Meso tu shark slave queen fo ni bi. Ghana ni bia ehuna he mu da. Onfere no ho na otewo kansamfo adentra ofu ibi ne kodai no ama niska toka ama ne dan inti odwensa asemba ne eka na mo de jimi no nam ho ade na mo ka we mese mo pie baby papa. Let's move forward. All right, now let's go straight and look at photos of the day. This is a photo of the day. And I'm actually going to applaud this lady. She's working. She's a young Ghanaian. She's somebody who is doing her part. Now, Blessed Angel said this: on my way to deliver an emergency health service, mission accomplished. But because the road was fixed, I fixed myself. It is not funny. And young nurse or remote areas to help people. This nurse cannot even get access or motorbike grant money. Yet say you could see this person really is serious. She loves her country. See where she's going. Anyway. But she's doing everything possible as a Ghanaian to make sure, Sebio Otimi Seven Nipa cry as a nurse or a qualified nurse, she has done her part. You see, we can't all be president. We can't all be related to the president and to be living in Accra. We all can't be prostitutes. To be slave queens, some women, some guys there, they want to work hard. They want to contribute their quota. You get it? And to just make sure, they are doing it. She's paying her taxes. She's doing everything. The salary, not taxing already. Then people like these are saying, fix the road. Make sure employment, we the workers who have been employed, our salaries come on time. Cut down the luxurious lifestyle, the unnecessary spending a government is spending. Let us make sure that we are living in our own condition that we can help ourselves. But Jimmy Nibi so akọ school, media me wie Legon, media me wie tech, media me slave queen, media me busiani na power, media me anti MP. Inti the people like these are saying, you know, and fan ho, also fix yourself. Making Sani perform sanity. There are people who are going through hell than even this. What yato? What to a whole government. We can help people who want to help this nation. No, when you're Jimmy Phobi to Ghana, fix yourself. Fix yourself. And what fixing hono? Now, there you say, fix yourself, fix yourself. They are prostitutes. They think say everybody wants to be like them. Go out there and say fix yourself. Go out there and tell Ghanaians they are mad because they are demanding what is right. This is a youngness. Honestly, I come to my hemo baby. Emo be nada. Ema gasa jiskana koto askona dem. But she just wants to work. She just wants to earn a decent living. She just wants to work. And the government is not meeting these people halfway. What would the government lose when transportation is given to people like these who go to the hinterland to just save lives? What will hurt? But we will still get people sitting in Ghana today defending a president who is flying a private jet 17,000 euros an hour every 60 minutes. That's 17,000 euros. 1,000 euros. It can sort this lady and her colleagues' transport. Say a motorbike, say a Hilux pickup, it can solve that problem. But there be a power. Yenny politicians, yenny the best into Jimmy Koswa. You better be this Afenyo Markins, no a bit defend the foolishness. You better be this Kennedy Japan because Sebio Asin Central for and chain a dorsum on Metwamano. A brown mo can cry ye, in some pomun yabinum, in so turn to 10 chances that and confirm. This is our problem. And we need to support people like this. We need to support them because the president, the government, they have failed us over and over. And the semi-beer line, now say people who are in their positions, you'll be shocked. But upon all these struggles, these people go back home, they clean their ass, they wash their clothes, they keep themselves, they keep their heads up, and they hit the road the next day, every single day. And near a confirm bit ya cry so a MP the decron to me drop near tam car man $100,000 car. You're filling the fuel in the gas, they be on the car, you're filling them. Or a dear gallons, your man tire allowance, your man watch my allowance, your money fear team. These are people working hard. That's our concept for the thing. Nobody did this lake with which Omono no mkwasi a George no no did the show for which no was a parliament. Near Jiwemu taxes, near the Ashas Amfu, you know. I'm telling you. It pisses people like me off. You think it's a joke? They be a say one day. Monkey will go market, come back home. Okay, Simpsons Ghana for you are causing war. I'm not causing anything. Ghanaians are not stupid. I cannot come and say go and fight. But it will get to a point. There will be no option but the only option will be let us also fight for our rights. Let us also demand what belongs to us. That is where the breaking point is. Yeah, that is where the breaking point is. If anybody knows this lady, she should let us know, or any colleagues, what we can do to help them with their transportation. If anybody knows her, I'm going to find her myself, and anything we can do to help her and her colleagues in that small village, for life, they should let us know. We will do our best to give them something, to at least cushion them a little bit. Somebody can just come out of the bush and harm her. There might be two, will be the child picture, but when somebody wants to do damage, they will do damage. No, be tia crowd and a chotia crack cabrofo. The sustainability, the elasticity, the DND, let's move forward. Our second photo of the day. Moment Kai say, Jimmy, a argument na ko Jubilee House in Kofokuo Parliament, people exhibiting ignorance, no. Segleme housing, no. A dina NDC 4 through NDC government, Mahama's leadership, no. Pro. If you're a teacher, you are a nurse, if you're a soldier, if you're a policeman, if you are whatever, a civil servant, maybe other immigration officer, customs, and then we go pro. And I'm also so there are very urgent things we need to be speaking on. Me no tell you, attach ya ni tisa achim police betna ho 4 years. I'm doing investigations. We are there otibrofuche obia why you tum se me otibrofuche queen. The tisa achim police betna ho diske wo nyina didi nkwankora echi wasore ko obi anya hwe. Yesa de adoaba aba asenso buachi de bi oboko set why tintan. I why say a fantastic container why time and on nam Nicoseti from up to down to me hume. Ono swaba Segleme housing is still sitting there. It's rotten. People don't have places to live. But okay, say we will be to us what is umwadia about this? These are all pictures I'm showing you. Into my adrenaline concert, no, and it'll be from Kevin. If you don't use strong words today, I'll give you $1,000. Fat. Obi friend Kevin, you are my guy, and I'm saying, if you don't use strong words today, if you don't use more than 5, I will give you $1,000. And I'm so fat. You see, so that's the issue. Now, our next one is this. This woman, Mumbusan said COVID-19 sikane wain. Still on my accounts in Chile for Kufu. The former CJ. Obiamba Kronfo, Obianka so ye view. You see the sika mount. Come and do accounts. And no than tokwa. Where is this woman? Because this money, I will follow this money till I die. And the obenye wajame. Because you need to come and tell us how much has been used, how much is left. Se ni na sani ehun se sika na hye. Se bi o ha ni ehun se accounts na efa na se mfa. Inti Sufa Yekufu. Mo amone Sufa Yekufu kwa asore no. Oba asore Sunday a wo sofo a ugina ni mu preach no. Catch and say madam, go and do accounts. Neja John sem na ugina so your sofo no. No kura be na wo preach. Asore be na oka. Oko Church of Christ. Me see asore be na oko Church of Christ. Mon kanche Sufa Yekufu mo amone ne kwa asore Robert na ona ne nsa ne popo no oto na se ne duku no wo so. Am say hey. Jai acting no, Jai kantata na otoye and the mebabe wuno. Koya accounts magana for. Sikano de abona hemu no, ombrambe chirechirem. Oye penyini, na oye penyini we de sika. Into Oko Church of Christ inti me mbusa hwe. So we are still waiting for Sufa Yekufu to come out with her team. No mombe hu sika COVID scan de kaya ne de nkaya. Papa mami penyin toto we disca ye kana obufu. Come and do accounts until you come and account for that money. Meme ma hunto o. Ah, we nya papa. We are penny o kroma, obiso penny on krom. And we are Ghana ska. This is not the time to say we ni. Now when you know who is the chuchu was on near Jimmy. Come and into more money kwa sorry no. You are the people. Pastor now about sorry no. Get me her church. Get me this for Kufu's church. Na me ne pastor nenkasa. Sunday we about na ho. No about finish na ho. Hey madam, honorable Chief Justice or your kronfo. Musika na waje COVID. She needs to come and account for the money. And to get me her pastor's name and the church I attended. Na me sume janko ho. Now you're pastor, now you're correct pastor. You walk to her and say, madam, this is not about Jesus and this is not about religion. Go and account for the money. Na munjai concept no. I want pa a kronfo Ghana pa. We na so majority Christopher. We are the majority. Some Methodist suffer no way. Methodist leader. No? We are the majority. 170 million. They gave Fosika. Onkan wasem. One no fiance ekuba. Where is that pastor? We are the majority. We will not allow the girl to do Ramadan in Wesley Girls. Utrimu fi me say 170 million na mokoji European bank no. E gave Fosika because omo allow gay. Omo make sure say gay na omo life gay for the tia taxes no. And I'm president na the toso no. Okoji 170 million. And I'm telling you this matter, this moderator na okasa say or bipolar no. Say come out and tell the president that the majority you are against LGBTQX plus WS and DN. It is not part of your religion. You are the majority. So your ass-licking president should take the money back. Hypocrites. God in his wisdom, he will deal with you people. So Akwaji gave Fosi Kefri. European Bank 170 million. More na mokasa against gay for Ghana no lesbians and the LGBT no. Why are you people not saying say Europeans no they have allowed the LGBT, they have in fact legalized it. LGBT for more Europe no omutua taxes ma the European government. Sa sikana omu yimam no European Bank yimam no lesbians, gays, bisexuals for sika. Omo taxes de ma amwe Christopher no. It mo san fa mu Jimmy ne meka nkyere say gay for sika ntimo nje ntwe e ba sika de ma fe moto moje. Useless leaders. That Methodist leader no bipolar. Munchinisha box him until he comes out to come and speak on this 170 million na Ekufuado kwa free European Bank no. He is a twerp to me. Or a bipolar. What to on some phone. Akronfo mo Ghana politician akronfo nyom nyina kwa ICGC. Oh yeah, I know. What you check your nyina akronfo politicians mo Ghana ni omo nyina kwa ICGC. Omo nyina Otabla sorry. Na so Otabo nankasa. He is a high voltage individual or a high risk. Ekropa baby go jail. Someone say, me say TB Joshua kura wo. TB Joshua to be bompire na nipa 1000 bua faskikim. TB Joshua to be cancer sana cancer dwane. Momoto intati kura mu to be guro. Mo so me asofo. Akronfo me see politicians are confronting you ko ICGC omo kom kuta iPad no maka mo na ato so today's lesson king mensa utabo but yesi kama ye wo discover to die wa $600,000 Virginia oba a doctor sa sika na wo o bank na wo mensa utabo come and account to Ghanaians me say whoa until you pay that money I'm not done with you. I'm for Joe, ICG for no one, no hit rough. And Kevin, there's no really can't to so, can't pardon. What you dean, never or tono, festival baby soon a teen answer, huh? Oh, baby quack. Akron for politicians are more Ghana Yako ICGC. O Taboko, we are Ghana for Bank Zika, Yachiko for Tum. O Tabo, why Dion Kanshi? Yan Franco called to be, Yan Jelinibi, or Sorano Koji Nigeria for Kettins, no share. Nigeria for curtains no to try or say the no original TV so and God said what is here Jimmy Bible they say book ye betu makan unnim nyansa nche obia enti we are not going to pity anybody else again no TB Joshua na kura we ye 3 days when man sorry TB Joshua to show cancer ni mara san cancer say hey I am leaving please TB Joshua o to show cancer say cancer leave na cancer call TB Joshua, to be fibroid in my hey, what are you doing here in the synagogue? My people, there is a fibroid in this lady. Fibroid because of TB, I'm leaving. No, I found 2 man in your man, was a son or call. Now what to Ghana? Oh, the iPad you go for the hours your benzo table. But chess can when you're serious. Okay, all right, let's move forward. We got Yabeka Kaimo, Yanka, where Mukai. Flashback, I didn't come to deceive anybody. Ekufuado, Obabi onyimo Ghana be MPP ni bia, Obabe say Ekufuado. Mokai time no, on the 9th of June 2019, I didn't come to deceive anybody. And then Yetihano, Ekufuado. And therefore, one more for Nanani, half 6 months for Nanani woman. No. Inti wo hana utia, Ekufuado say he didn't come to deceive anybody. All right, the next reminder too is this. We will pay your rent in our second term. Second term, you remove your cost of a month. Nana Komia, or the small girl, we are catastrophe. Nana Komia, your cost of a month. Into the question is rent, no, the band, the beba, ye near bro, ye bibi jinasu, a jinasu mosini bibino, ye di brabreno. Where the one of Mokai and Sandy Eba 2021, most of Mouini ya mesa lie. It is in the pipeline. What I say is in the pipeline. Nana Komia. Don't come and tell us tomorrow on Good Morning Ghana say it is in the pipeline. Slap be about bono. We are still waiting for the rent. Or Church of Christ for. We are still waiting for the government to start paying the rent. Me say 4 more no. And I general catch them say 1 more no krenya end there. Answer na 1 more and na munyina wapempe motutu. Na madani inko, muni inko parrots. Ma pempe munyina tutu na munyina ho, muni Ekufuado. But the minimum the 88 hospitals no me say Ekufuado say 88 hospitals obesi 72 the end obesi 1 district 1 factory they say dam no kwade yankan ho asem biom 1 district 1 dam no ye jaika 1 district 1 factory no yanka biom Ghana beyond 8 yanka biom Africa beyond projection yanka biom Ghana beyond taekwondo they say the jai nyina ka ubisa so the battery is the Lord me say mundu 2 more for nanano na mo amu we no muntumi wo embema na 2 mundu 2 for nanano na wo we impotent ne na ekura oh hit bi o de begina mu no muhu bibi da yeah Ekufuado on kanu kura ba akukura. All right, let's enter the stories right now. Now before we enter the stories, look at this. This is Ghana 2021. This is on the ground reporting.
Kevin, I hear my Western North. And I will inchi. School down in Kuala Umo. Bones and Kuala Tito. It's in Kuala A. Kurumana Nadia to almost some people school down because I'm after buying a son. I'm webby am school dining. School dining Kuala Timuku school. I have no more class. Intimate class in the moon chat. I hear my Western North. And I will inchi. School down in Kuala Umo. Bones and Kuala Tito. It's in Kuala A. Kurumana Nadia to almost some people school down because I'm after buying a son. I'm webby am school dining. School dining Kuala Timuku school. I have no more class. Intimate class in the moon chat.
Oko kasi sia ebeka so NDC ni intimate kasa we ohia ma adwen Western North enchi school dinosaur on a death trap any day in korom gum nyina betumi egu grim one time any day insuo betuma to one day obu nyina cloud serious insuo be muna ebeka se munyina measure classroom eframa betuma ehu ebetuma bu akunkura we one time these kids the probability say omo betumi just say I say yenye nipa ohia ma adwen Western North enchi no biti akra o kansam fo go kan just say we nya botra ohu asema obetna show no sometimes we don't come see here yen sorry no pass we dey come tell what I mind to people no yes obetna hana say when you get stuff from the team when they send you videos and you are looking at them a man wakuma bad to the point you can't even keep your words and kora mugu sa school no the probability say one day high. Do you know there's an MP there? There's an MC was our district so Ekufuado be new dead regions. These work one of the regions. Ekufuado be a new 6 regions no. A dead project there or the 6 regions now. Out of this kind of just say Ekufuado is so divisive to the point to say the idea is say kwateti anwonafo ntem tete just say on areas no nam no just say won sunipa in Cromwell school be and omundu 5 years 6 years old parents you be join the bus on school bia the probability say akran be fie no e high we clay and omutim MC ni pay nke muda minister no okro no mo ni pay nke omo MP ni pay nke muda none of them have complained about omo pay they all use $100,000 car V8 omo nyina they have watchmen they have allowances they take they have everything MC no okro no ho or use forerunner. But when you bring this up, when you decide to speak on this, the only thing Ghanaians can say, some Ghanaians will say, Mohammed Tuyanika, Jimmy. Obantia de we normal mouth. You see, when we come here, it's not about somebody, it's about the betterment of Ghana. Now, in the 2021, $17,000 an hour. President of a plane, $17,000 an hour. Ordinary team, and on a team, and no more form who we are pimping. Do you know what $17,000 an hour? You for 1 hour the other pay. And yet, hour, na to no 1 hour per $17,000 euros. Do you know what it can do? Yeah, we get members of parliament to defend this nonsense. We get members of parliament to defend this nonsense barbarism. But Ottawa, Ojinwa, I say any panedy so. Menu ka say sa kromi amika say asem me say obi to what say ka say forget Kevin Taylor wa bodam na NDC for ba no omo ba ye na Jimmy na die ntina to aba. Me say me no ka say ye MPP fo a ne ba e was school no ma ye bompa ya kasem me ya besi school na ma no or the Jimmy to say forget Kevin on the so kasama NDC for ni refi so china ne ba ko school e be friends e wo ba no chance na ye to atiniti onim sa nyansa no. Enti yama Jimmy no 442 no ya bo Jimmy 442 na formation bia be ntimi mo. Something happened today in omo eyini so omo vetin no Ghana for your refi idea do and we have a lot of things so but I hope you remember this one.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I will try my best. Fish farming is the process of rearing of fish in reservoirs and the fish ponds, etc. Thank you. Mr. Chairman, I will try my best. Fish farming is the process of rearing of fish in reservoirs and the fish ponds, etc. Thank you.
See, this is not a joke. Oh, this is not a joke. I just say, I didn't try. Oh, so assorting where we. Just say, oh, ni me jume po kwa kwero. But and then another one says, see a veti a woman be a feno. Nana Kwansa. She is going to be the deputy interior minister. Technically, I be the friend of Hawakumsin too. Mummy nyabu teni ntie maami we. Ono so Ekufuado ne kofa na say yemfa ne nkọ na onko ye interior minister. Na mummy ntie ono so aban we amu Ekufuado na akoyiri so onko ye deputy interior minister. And the event no mummy ntie no ni enhwe how depth this woman is. Sibia na adwene ko deep obetumi a kire say because you see our Hawakumsin 1. Ma menhwe so ono so be Hawakumsin 2 a. Na afani ehu o man ne etim no. Me say politics near no Ghana ne de. Ya me ni ambre a hu. See this.
Members of the Women Caucus, we have taken a very serious note of that. Now, you have appeared before this committee before, and if there is anything new that we must know, tell us.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. There is nothing new.
Right. Tell us briefly about yourself.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman, my name is Naneya Ashijua. I was born on the 14th of February, 1963 in Agona Swedru. I come from Gomwalume in the central region. I'm a member of parliament, former Deputy Minister of Lands and Natural Resources. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
So that was a very simple introduction, right? Not that we or say a former deputy into under our body defense na yemko enim. And I'm saying how Hawakumsin 2. Ekufuado nko for nani o. We have the men, we have the women. Omunye.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
You mean you're finished? Very well. I have quite a lot. Honorable Naneya, in the last parliament, I'm looking at your CV. You attended the Women's Conference in Iceland, World Health Organization Conference in Switzerland, IPU Conference in Russia, Yes, you also went to the House of Commons in UK as part of a member of the Privileges Committee, mining conference in London, mining conference in Melbourne, Australia, in Gaborone, Botswana, in Perth, Australia, and another one, Paris. In Namibia, parliamentary study visit, in Cape Town, and then in Toronto, Canada. Now tell me, what have you learned in all this worldwide tour that will assist you with the arrangement? How will what you learned assist you in supporting your minister to manage the Ministry of Interior?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I learned different things in different places. And I'll put all together to support my minister. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Deputy Minister of Interior, right? Yeah. Well, you see Parliament, we are a tourism minister, or the Parliament, trip be Okobi. You heard her answer. Let's move on. We say how comes in tray any timono.
Congratulations, honorable nominee. You have been nominated to go to the Ministry of Interior. What are some of the things you are planning to assist your minister to do to improve the lot of the agencies under your ministry?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. We know now, as they were saying, we have to bring more women on board. And we need more personnel to protect our country and our properties. So whatever my minister is going to say and whatever I have to add to it to work, I'm going to do that because I'm going in for support to my minister.
I wish you all the best. I hope you go and access.
How can you wish her all the best? What kind of answer is this? An Deputy Interior Minister. Anytime for first day, Mikajo will say, what they are doing at the vetting committee, they will pass this thing, they will pass this woman. A comedy, a cantata. Don't waste your time on these politicians sitting left and right. You are congratulating her for what? She could not answer the question. Now watch this.
Nana, on your nomination to the most prestigious interior ministry headed by my own uncle, Honorable Ambrose Derry, who I see is sitting by you, to give you some inspiration. My major issue at your ministry has to do with recruitment into the security agencies of your ministry, namely the fire service, the immigration service, and then I think the police service. Those are the three main agencies. Are you familiar with the processes of recruitment? And if young people are listening out there wanting to get into those agencies, can you brief them on the process for recruiting people into those agencies?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. The recruitment now is online. That's what I know now. They are advertising it.
Who's done? Are you done?
Like, seriously? Like, when you are prepared, like, I don't get it. Like, how comes Indiana Bako you passed her. Now, you are going to allow this woman to be a deputy minister of interior. And this woman used to be a deputy minister before. Now, I don't have any personal issue with her, but my problem is, if you want to build a nation, then we don't need these parliamentarians. No, because I don't understand. I don't even know why they even have this vetting. To be very honest with you, I don't know why they even have these vettings, because it doesn't make any sense. This woman cannot put two words together to make sense, which means she cannot read and understand anything that is put before her. With all due respect to her, but she is not qualified to be the Deputy Minister of Interior, the same as Howard Kumsen. So, do you now understand my problem with the minority in government now? Because obviously we know that the majority, they are basically antelopes. Anything that comes, they will pass it. What about the minority? And the most worrying thing is, what did the president see about this woman or see about Howard Kumsen that, without due respect to the woman, brought them? We need women in parliament. We need women in our politics. It's a fact. But we just don't need anything. It is terrible. It is disheartening. It becomes so tough for you to believe, say, we can move forward as a nation. That's why sometimes some people think the kind of words we use are strong. No, we are going to be taking care of this woman, giving her a car, giving her gas, giving her allowances, paying her ex gratia so much money. This woman cannot deliver. But buying. And it's so shocking. Go on radio and TV in Ghana. No journalist is interested in this. Why? Because it is NPP. We have the men. We have the men. We have the women. Majority are antelopes. Without due respect to this woman, I'm not referring to her as an antelope. But majority are antelopes. Because look at the disrespect in this. And these old men and women on the left and right are Ghanaians have put some confidence in you, some respect in you. Say, go out there and vet people who can take up these portfolios, who can occupy these offices and bring something home and protect our public purse, make decisions that will affect us positively, economically, socially, everything. And then you allow people like this. How are we going to move forward? Because this woman is basically a not woman. Every single sheet of paper she would see, she would just sign. She wouldn't even bother reading it. She wouldn't even care where that decision she's taking is going to end us. I respect her a lot, but she does not deserve to be given this job. But as usual, if we have been able to pass Howard Kumsen and we have passed a criminal like Ejapa Mensah, why should I have faith in this parliament? Why should I believe in the minority leader? Why should I believe in the majority leader? Why should I even believe in the president in the first place who made this decision? What influenced Akufo-Addo to say, you go and head the interior ministry? That is the question we need to be asking. Because if Akufo-Addo had not nominated her, she was in the first Akufo-Addo regime as a deputy minister. You saw the travels she has made. We asked her. It's a simple, the questions I think these guys were asking her, they were like basic BECE questions. If you have not even been a minister before, it's one of the most easiest thing. As an interior minister designate, you have traveled a lot. What are you going to add to your ministry with all this experience? It's one of the most basic questions any person can come before in a vetting. They were even losing stuff for her. She could not. And this woman is going to be paid so much money. And she's going to sit in parliament and do yeah. I don't know the constituency she's from, but more her constituency, you should bow your heads down in shame. It's an embarrassment. We are all fighting for women. We are all fighting that with that gender inequality, we stop it. We get more women into parliament. But without due respect, we can't just get anybody in parliament. We can't just give anybody a ministerial position. It doesn't work like that. So ask yourself, what influenced the Akufo-Addo to choose her as a minister in the first Akufo-Addo and in the second Akufo-Addo? It is only when She can be manipulated. She's just a he's just a ceremonial deputy interior minister. This woman will not bring anything to the table to benefit Ghana. It hurts me to say this, but these are the facts. We are talking about national issues. We are talking about people who crack brains. People who read and understand. I know some people are sitting there, not everything is in English. Just on no, it doesn't work like that. She is going to work with grammar. She is going to read volumes and volumes of document, understand, and then make sure that understanding, it basically she applies it to benefit the nipana because not all of us can go to parliament. There are so many reasons why people make it to parliament. We expect you to go there, read, understand, and then that knowledge. But if you can't even read the document, express it, how can you understand and know the decision to take to affect the lives of the people? And then Uncle Foster said, how a Kumsin cannot speak English, it does not mean she can't do the job. No. If you don't understand English, no, and then you stand but if you don't understand the job, you cannot deliver. There are two different things here. And this one does not understand her job. So it is looking more like this president does not respect Ghanaians. This president, Jimmy Foni Ghana. And it hurts because we have learned Ghanaians. We have people who are in this government, NPP. They know that this is the lowest point of this political party. They know that the president is taking us for a ride. We are too foolish. And every single individual is quiet. It is done. It will get to a point one day. Tomorrow, they will go and pass her. She should be Deputy Minister of Interior. Nana is a toy president, ever ready. And a Shanetu. But see, I'll keep saying these words. Akufo-Addo is a toy president. Either ever ready and as an energizer. Akufo-Addo cannot lead. Or your Tetetabo or your TTB or your Tetetabo, yentumi fani soja, yentumi fani nyashi, yentumi fani bo ceiling, or your just TTB Tetetabo. The president does not respect you people. He believes that he can do whatever he wants to do. Nobody can say anything, and it's happening. Now, something happened today too at Everton. I did a scandal on John Kuma. Nobody from the minority, nobody from the majority. And when I did that story about John Kuma heading NAPE, stealing money from NAPE, giving to his constituencies at Ejiso, I didn't get even one minority person raising this issue up on radio, on TV. Nobody. Before this guy, they voted for this guy. His wife's church, or girlfriend, I don't care about it. Sorry, accountant, and accountant for NAPE. I brought this up. I brought a scandal up. I showed documents over 45 people John Kuma has given money to. I came with documents. The list was there. The names of those people he gave the money to was in that scandal. I was just expecting John Kuma and NAPE office to come out and say, Kevin, you are lying. We have our documents here and what you are showing is a totally different one. John Kuma never spoke about it. Before he bought that seat at Ejiso, Oko Obi show so Obi Busan said time and all primaries, no class saying Obi to one onim. Missing Yankopon be kumu 1-1-1-1. Yeah. One day 1.1 for Cabo so akopim no because you don't want to speak truth. No MP, no minority, no majority raised that issue. We are talking about $100 million. And a John Kuma Asascano. Because he was giving that money to the Jubilee House. That is why today, the whole MPP, we could not get anybody to be Deputy Finance Minister. Have you checked John Kuma's background? Yes. So John Kuma was stealing that money and giving to the president. But something weird happened today. When I did a scanner all the way till now, almost 8-9 months now, no MP, no minister, no politician raised it up. But today, shockingly, Haruna Idrisu decided to ask that question. So then you ask yourself, what is happening? Is it deliberate? Are they also criminals helping criminals to become better criminals? Now watch this. This is John Kuma's vetting.
Chairman is noted. Chairman in the nominee CV, Chief Executive of NEIP. During the primaries in Ejisu, did you issue out loans to delegates?
No, Mr. Chairman.
Did you issue out checks of 10,000 Ghana cedis?
No, Mr. Chairman.
Delegates?
No, Mr. Chairman.
You're under oath, so I'm fine.
Yes,
Any
yes.
answer you are given?
Yes.
You didn't give out loans?
No, Mr. Chairman.
From NEIP?
No, Mr. Chairman.
Was any delegate from your constituency a beneficiary of the 45,783 you are reporting?
Well, Mr. Chairman, we did district by district
I say from the Ejisu area, were there any beneficiaries?
Yes, there were beneficiaries from
How
Ejisu
much did you give to
constituency.
them, and when did you give that to them?
Mr. Chairman, they will be part of the regional selection, and I will not have specific numbers as to those who came with very good ideas.
Chairman will be interested in knowing the details just for Ejisu,
yes,
for my purposes, because I'm studying it.
Mr. Chairman, there will not be more than 10 or 15.
10 or 15?
Yes.
That's appreciated. Are you aware that in the dealings of
You see the funny thing here? So Haruna Iddrisu knew about this, but the document is public. The list I showed, they are out there. Ask yourself, why didn't Haruna Iddrisu pick those documents to show John Kuma? Like, John Kuma, this document is out there. Over 45 people. You know, John Kuma can say, Andrew 15 cry. So he accepted that people in Ejisu and the MPP delegates, he gave the money to them. What was stopping Haruna Iddrisu from bringing that document? Because he seems to be talking about something he knows about. Why didn't he bring the document to show to John Kuma? Say, is this true or false? Ask yourself. So these are the things that sometimes pisses me off about this minority. They are aiding criminals to become bigger criminals. But the funny thing is, before the election, Haruna Iddrisu was talking about, it means he knew that this scandal was out. These documents were out. So why is he bringing it out today and without the facts? Because you need to have the documents to show him. For him to say that it has come from NAPE or not. But he comes there and acts as if something happened. You want to clear the air. So we don't have a government. We don't have people who can help us. You came to ask the question, but you didn't bother to go find that document, which is out there. When you Google right now, go out John Kuma and NAPE scandal. It is there. The documents are all there. Go Google. You see the video is there. The documents are there. I don't keep documents to myself. When you go on Google, the documents are there. You will find it. What was stopping Haruna Iddrisu from showing John Kuma that document and saying, did this come from your office? But he didn't. He vaguely asked that question. So, at the end of the day, who is hurting who? Because he wants to pass John Kuma. Because he knows he has been told from the Jubilee House, Haruna Iddrisu, pass my boys. So unanimously, consensuously, they will come and say, we have come together and then we have passed them. And the last time I was so mad at Sam George when he said that I am not part of the vetting committee. But later when Haruna Iddrisu and the rest came to Parliament on the floor and they brought Hawa Kumsin, they brought Asla Owusu, they brought Kojo Oponkroma, were they pigs who were voting? You were the people who voted them in. You cannot tell me I voted yes or no. So it was you as a group. On the 7th of December, when you people were showing patriotism at Parliament, every single individual clapped for the team, clapped for the minority. Today, you want people to single people out who voted and who didn't vote. You go in as a team and you come out as a team. So what was stopping Haruna Iddrisu from showing that document? Haruna Iddrisu knew what he was doing. He knew it. It is difficult to trust these people. And they are going to pass John Kuma. Even in the MPP itself, majority of the people are angry. What does John Kuma come with to be the deputy finance ministry? Unless you have served Akufo-Addo well, unless you have stolen a lot of money. I am saying it's $100 million. Nobody has asked John Kuma that question. Today he's going to be your finance minister. You know what he's going to do to you? and you are sitting there, things will change. It will be well. God, it doesn't have time for foolish people. God does not have time for foolish people. Now, there are so many things that we should be able to talk about today. A lot. Like, I'm looking at my it's too many things. We are going to run through a little bit of them. We will not spend time on it. Hearts file petition against Olympics for fielding unqualified player. Hearts of folks, shut up. The game was 1-1. Continue, concentrate on the next game. Me are the few you has. Munjai, Dade, Yashamu. Don't come and do Sebupe on call Fimo. We are moving forward. House of folk, stop that. All right, now look at this. This goalkeeper, Razak Abalora has whatever, that's his name. Joy News. Ghana Black Stars played yesterday. I've seen something in Ghana. I think we need to talk about it. This goalkeeper is a fantastic goalkeeper. Mimi Nimno. And the reason why I'm saying, say, this guy is a fantastic goalkeeper, and say, those people crying and making noise on social media, sports, whatever pundits, sports presenters, Obiko ko minini in Kwanchen school BS, hey, we don't want to be commenting to a sports journalist. Me say, we should sack this guy, and who should come and fill that position? It's a young player, a young goalkeeper. He is filling in the shoes of people like Kingston, Damba. This is the Black Stars. You don't expect him to make mistakes. People have made thousands of mistakes. They are still playing Black Stars. So why should anybody sit anywhere else and say, he went to Morocco. Morocco team is better than the Ghana team in all angles. We saw it. They played beautiful football, but we saw some Morocco had a better team than Ghana. We have a goalkeeper who was sacrificing a life to get on a plane to represent Ghana. Basically, what he's doing is like a soldier going out there to represent Ghana. He put his life on the line to fight. He makes a mistake, and the whole nation, because of some people's interest, because of some people thinking, keep away ni Kotoko, keep away ni Haas, let's do everything possible and drag him. The same thing Amo Ghana for Mudia Kwarase. Kwarase left Norway or whatever. He could have played for Abrofo. Kwarase came to Ghana. These same people destroyed Kwarase. This guy's a fantastic goalkeeper. And you see, it worries me when you see Ghanaians complain about everything. Complain about, especially when it comes to the Black Stars. They say, we should sack him. And what pissed me off was the mainstream media, like Joy. Should he be fired? Should he be sacked? Should we drop him? Are you kidding me? Who is the sports editor at Multimedia? Sakwana washa suit bina. Ne ring said your oil gold was Sudan. No. Your friend is saying, NATO said the. Are you people thinking? What kind of question are you putting out there? You want to destroy people's career? You not. This boy put everything on the line to be in the goalpost for Ghana Black Stars. You cook this agenda and you want to destroy careers. And you people have been doing this for years. This boy needs to stay in the Black Stars. He needs to make mistakes and learn. He needs to make mistakes and learn. It is a fact. And you people sit there, you destroy every single player. Kevin Prince-Boateng came, you did it to him. Junior Agogo came, you did it to him. A young man wants to be the Black Star goalkeeper. You think, your team you people even went to play with, they are better than the Black Stars. Why mistake into the why na yanko fanembra that editor at Joy News now yes sports editor no sa kwa na onam Ghana na why no ho say oni sports che obi aso nka hwe no osore na wa hye no ho say de okokun Sudan ring shaha rollers ahwene bo ha na suit basabi. You people should do your editing well there. Don't try to destroy people's career. Me, I don't know this boy. I don't know him. But for him to just take up that challenge, that Gary Al Smith concept from Google, no, that boy Zim Tumbino, you people should start thinking. And you say, "By now, Intimudin say you just want to destroy people's life." You are following Hudson or Doyle to say, "In Ponchi, this boy at least he has accepted to play for Ghana." Most of them time and go for Baha, no more Lala Sulela na comedy munti Hudson Odoi. I respect that guy so much, but he's not a Ghanaian player. As far as I know, he can't play for the Black Stars. Somebody has decided to play for the Black Stars, or the crowd to us or Black Stars. That is what I see. That is what I know. So you people, you these so-called sports journalists and Ghana, majority are dead brains. You know, you should be careful. Tell me a goalkeeper who is better than this boy now. Kamobano, Nankamudi alternative aba. Mote to join news wa kan say Nat Dien Gary Al Smith and a tintin bino motwa in some munu la what do you know people know about sports? Yan trana mombe kaina munim. Do you know what it takes to be in a post for Ghana Black Stars? Do you know? Do you have an idea? And you want to destroy the boy's spirit. You want to kill him. Why? Because he made a mistake. Obiakobo World Cup finals penalty attraction. He is being held in this country. Do you think it's easy? Yeah, because you're a picket sports journalist in Africa. You people, will you even make a mark? Shut up, guys. Now, there's one thing I want to say. CK Akono made a statement, and I'm going to say this. He has earned my respect. With me, you know me. When it comes now, you don't do the right thing, I'll speak on it. I talked about CK choosing a white guy as his assistant. Later, Ebengu said he made that decision. The decision stays. Now, what we need from CK is delivery. He made a decision. Also, Pebronino, we have allowed him to do that. What we need from a coach of the Ghana Black Stars is to deliver. That's it. Now, he has made a decision and he has made a statement that proves to say, one, he is a manager, and two, he is not a pushover. I am praying that CK will stick and stay. Now, at least he has been very conscious of himself. He has realized that he's working for the people, not for individuals. He has said that we are not in a position to kill him. He is a good goalkeeper. That is coming from the coach who decided to select this boy to be in the post. And that is what leaders do. Leaders protect their subjects or subordinates or whatever. So CK has proven to me that he's a coach and that he's a leader, and he should stick with it. His principles are supposed to be his principles. If somebody comes to complain, sack him like the way you did it. That's it. If your player makes a mistake and everybody's on it, it is up to the coach to defend that player, because you saw quality in the player and send our friend. So you have earned my respect. You know me. If you don't go well, I'll tell you. But at this point, I'm beginning to think you are now learning something. You are now beginning to understand that you need to take charge. And I expect you to take charge as the Black Stars coach. It is not the end of the world when you go to a competition and don't win trophy. But you need to make the people know you have progressed from here to there. That is what Ghanaians are looking for. Trust me, we are not prepared to win a trophy now. We cannot win the Nations Cup unless you don't want to be realistic. We don't have the team. And it's not a coach, it's not a fault of the coach. He came to meet a generation where the team is not ready. The players are not ready. Your captain is not even looking for a club to play. So don't sit there and make it look like there's a Brazilian team. He is putting a team together. So a player makes one mistake. And the funny thing is, I never heard anybody complain about the game itself. The game was good. They played a very good game. One mistake into Yanko Kuno, into we should change him and bring who? More sports pundits now, but Ghana no. We should change him and bring who? Go and bring somebody. The boy needs time. Ghana, when they step out to play, everybody knows Ghana is a soccer giant in Africa. You don't just take the post and no, you need time. The confidence, he needs it. You are not even helping. What the heck is that? Now see this. I'm going to dwell on this a little bit. The editorial cry, I don't even know. Now, this is a very interesting story. Accra Circuit Court in Takoradi, a circuit court in Takoradi, presided over by Mrs. Abigail Enima Asari, has slapped 3 illegal small-scale miners with 15-year jail term. 15 years jail term. Ghanaians went to do small-scale mining because what I'm seeing here is not illegal mining. The story did not say, the story said illegal small-scale mining. Fine, we get it. Galamsey. Now, we are so quick to jail Ghanaians. The judges sitting there, they are acting as if they don't live in Ghana. The judges act as if Ghana no there. Every time they are somebody say Ghanaians have been jailed 15 years. It's quite interesting, right? A judge living in this country, he knows how this started. Those people behind us, he knows. Oh, she knows, sorry. And she says, you people go in 15 years. Yeah, Chinese, for since Ekufuor say, Galamsey is something that when you are illegal Galamsey, illegal small-scale mining, when you get involved, you should be jailed between 5 and 15 years. Ekufuor came to say that. Now, we have still not seen any Chinese in our prisons. Now, look at this. These Chinese guys, they were caught in Obuasi, but they have been given bail, and they said they should deport them. A Kumasi High Court has convicted 4 Chinese nationals for their involvement in illegal mining activities on a 40-acre land they have destroyed. They destroyed a 40-acre land at Obuasi Airport. I played that video here for you people to see. They are saying those Chinese should be deported. But the 3 Ghanaians who at the end of the day, they are going to jail for 15 years. The Chinese I'm showing you right now, this is the destruction they caused. Look at their destruction. See what they did to Obuasi in Obuasi.
Monshre asema ye kano airport road nani monshre galamsey na ge nana ne kano galamsey no ana ekososano galamsey no ekwan nani Obuasi Airport Residential ahana amanfo atoton sase nsase no omeje wa kwa ama no ne China fo
eti ekwan na ese no eye kwan a China ni na eye adwuma ma se ye kwan ti mrantie no anti ase e na omode mra ne hye omon nsa e ka so be stop adwuma till se China ni no aye kwan no e de amom nti community mine no mu ye demonstration e call so
community mine na China ni na
sa dwumedie na na e koso e wo Obuasi Municipal Assembly
ana o ma say nsase na
say do call fire wa hakora na wo rebe wo say airport kese e da we say airport ye bia minji ni say mbrofo kora de car wa betwem wa hako because o ma say
you know kakra ma mintrase
o ma say ye dwumedie a ye di wa he.
But these Chinese Ghana for the amount of 15 years 3 Ghanaians Mrs. Dian said they should go in for 15 years. No, in fact, 15 years. These 3 guys, they have been jailed 15 years and fined 240,000 Ghana. 2.4 billion old Ghana. These 3 guys, where are they going to get 2.4 billion old Ghana? And they should go in for 15 years. But the Chinese who have destroyed 40-acre land, sir, video number 2, no. Obuasi MC, Obuasi Adansi Bona, Obuasi West MC. Oni akokare himano. Sa assassin omkoji some the community mining. And no na ohini biko a press conference. A girl be Obuasi already said love kunedu na odidi matem so ni mas wuni masia. And na make a boy some no da was already demono. This was the issue I was talking about. The Chinese one Jina court. Yes, Chinese for they should deport them. But Ghana phobia kochi mo baby otakrado no. We should give them 15 years. 3 Ghana for wemo omuntumi to banchi 100 Ghana endi. They don't have it. These 3 guys, when the child said they have 240,000 Ghana sitting there. And when the child said they are the ones doing the galamsey, they are the ones behind the galamsey. And you catch ordinary Ghanaians. When say they can't speak for themselves, nobody can speak for them. And a whole judge, Mrs. Abigail, and that some of the judges there, school, like they are sick in their heads. Now, are you this judge? Are you okay in your head? Are you in fact sensible? Do you think these guys putting them in 15 years, will solve that problem happening? So illegal galamsey, so you think it's going to stop? How stupid can you people be at this point? Why do you make Ghanaians look like slaves in their own home? And then you tell the Chinese, the court, another court tells the Chinese, deport them. They have destroyed 40-acre land. 40 acres. And then we come sit here, nobody wants us to speak. Your words are strong. Some of our judges are crazy. Do you think these boys have 100 Ghana on them? Do you think any of these guys can buy excavator? No, if they can buy a land and buy excavator, do you think they'll get in the land, in the hole? Are you sick, Madam Judge? Do you think these guys have 240,000 on them? Do you think if they have money to buy excavators to mine on the land, they will go under the ground? Are you sick? You see Ghanaians as fools. What is the Ghana law about what is the sense in this? And these Chinese involved in illegal mining, they just said that they should be deported. Nonsense. Jimmy Judge, some majority of them are not okay. These are the reasons why we use some words at you people. Are you not living in Ghana? Don't you see what's going on? Haven't you seen the destruction these guys have caused? And as a whole judge, you sit there and you tell them that they should be deported. And your fellow judge tells them, jail Ghanaians for 15 years, 240,000 Ghana. You are sick. I need a picture of that lady judge. That Mrs. What's her name? That Mrs. Abigail Enima Asari. I need her picture. On the ground, get me her picture. The foolishness is getting out of hand now. You Jimmy too much. Chinese one the omonko. No monko no munsuo no montomo. Yendi omo say 40 acre land. 40 acres. And you foolishly say they should go home. Today I heard say the Attorney General said they should take them back to court. It will not go anywhere. How many Chinese Niachomo Kromo today? We don't even see one in our prisons. What kind of leadership do we have? What kind of foolishness is this? Now, 6:10 here. All right, let's do this. You see this, today something happened. President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo has described as misguided attempt by some separatist groups to get the Volta region and other areas of Ghana ceded from the country. When you read the caption, Akufo-Addo praises Volta chiefs for denouncing misguided Western Togoland campaigners. Now, I'm going to show you something right now. I need to show you guys something for you people to know. Now, before I show you this, I want to tell those chiefs that went to the Jubilee House to go get praises from a president at the end of the day, who sees you people, some of your people as animals. The people in South, some of you are 40 somewhere, and I'm a swam. Yeah, called president, and a president, my idea. There's something called Western Togoland in the Volta region. He cannot prove. And with all due respect, foolishness need kutuism inti. You have carried yourself to the Jubilee House or whatever, and the president is saying that yes, your place. There are some group of people there who want to divide this nation, and we are foolishly sitting there clapping because the president is praising them. But the same president made sure your own people did not vote. As you sit there, and this president telling you, and you are clapping. You are clapping, no? Have you asked the president why your own people, some of them, the people of Sao, they did not get to vote? Have you people asked that? And that is the main reason why sometimes, I am not in because Sebio, they don't understand why people made them chiefs. They don't get it. Now see this. You see this chief? You see him? His name is Togbe Adzaklo the fourth, right-wing chief of Afife traditional area and president of Ataka, ATACA, that's Afife Traditional Area Council of Chiefs. He is the president. This man has been picked from his house by some people calling themselves national security. Akufo-Addo catch them say there were some fools at your Volta region area. No, they want to destroy this nation. They want to separate this region, this country, this whatever from Ghana. No, these chiefs sitting there. No, one of their chiefs was picked a few days ago. They don't know where this man is, and these chiefs sitting there, they know. And some people calling themselves national security came to take this man away. They don't know where he is. They have called his phones. Nobody is speaking. The chief's family, they are scared to the core. His kids, his family, they can't speak. You, these chiefs are Maswa Muwegu Kamu, Ako Jane Kufuado, I can't this nonsense. None of you. And the chief like you people. Because before the election, no, this government said this man they have gone to pick. We don't know where he is, whether he's been killed or whatever. He was part of Western Togoland. When you ask the president, say, where is your evidence? It's all hearsay. All those people they arrested and said they are from Western Togoland, they are going to prosecute them. Where are they? The national security goes to the Volta region. They go pour sand on the highway and then they set up the place ablaze because they just want to intimidate the people there. This man was intimidated before the elections. They said he's part of the Togoland, Western Togoland, whatever bullshit. Now, they went at night to pick this man away. As we speak, the so-called national security, they picked this man. All these chiefs sitting in front of Akufo-Addo for Akufo-Addo to lie in their faces, corrupt, hungry chiefs, they know about this. Nobody's speaking. And then you leave this Jubilee House or wherever you went, and then he will tell his people that these chiefs are ignorant idiots. They cannot even speak for their own people. I made sure their people do not get to vote. There are people who don't even have an MP. There are people are considered as outsiders because we took their rights from them. A whole attorney general went to court to say the people of Sal, so they don't deserve to vote. They don't deserve to have an MP. Your own chief in your own locality and your own region has been abducted by national security. His family don't know where he is. Nobody in Ghana knows where this guy is. The national security came to pick him, saying that they think he's part of Western Togoland, whatever, separatist nonsense. And the president sits there and the chief is gone. We don't know where this man is. And you people, you line up like chicken and go take praises. What praises are you taking? What did you see that you've helped the president stop? Because until you people come out to say you saw these Western Togoland people or whatever there and you helped the president arrest them, that is the only way you can take that applause or that praise from the president. Until you people do that, but you've not been able to prove to us that you helped for the president, unless those chiefs they are political chiefs. Because Akufo-Addo will only praise you people that you have helped him stop Western Togoland people only when you have evidence to show, say, you people helped him. But if you people know you've not helped Akufo-Addo, stop Western Togoland, why are you taking that praises? That it means you people are just hungry. You are corrupt chiefs. You can't speak for yourselves. You can't be honest with yourselves and follow up. This man is gone. Tomorrow, if you are blaming or you are saying I'm lying, go to his place and ask where this man is. The so-called national security under the leadership of Kandapa came to pick this man. Let me state where he is so that people listening to me will go and check and later come back. This president is a wicked man. And what hurts me, you these Voltarians, the man is stepping on your balls and you are sheepishly and stupidly sitting there taking praises from a man who is tormenting your own people. I'm even pissed at you people getting up, putting on cloth to go and spend time in front of this man who denied your own people from choosing somebody who will lead them. This man stood on TV and said, you people are animals. You don't deserve to vote. You could be part or not, but as far as it's a Volta region, it's the Volta region, you are all one people. You have made politics, money to divide you, these chiefs. Nobody sees your importance. This man is called Togbe Adzaklo, the fourth right-wing chief of Afefe traditional area and president. He is the president of their traditional council. He is not he's not just some chief nobody knows. He is the president of their traditional council. The national security came to pick this man away. For a few days now, his kids, his wife, their family, they don't know where this man is. A chief who is the head of a traditional council. And none of you, these concert chiefs, was able to say, no, you have taken one of us and you have taken all of us and we are not going to agree. You go there, president to say, where are the Western Togoland people? Where are they? So if you people are admitting the praises from the president, then it means you did something to help the president. Let us know what you did. You people are not supposed to be chiefs. You are comedians. Whoever knows where this man is. And this question goes to Kandapa. Your own national security boys came to pick this man up. They didn't give any reason. They dragged this man out of his house like a dog. We don't know where this man is. His family, nobody knows. The village, the people, they are so scared. Because if you speak, they will come after you, they will kill you. Akufo-Addo's government. The people are angry. The people are crazily angry. You think it's a joke? It is not. We are living under the leadership of a tyrant. Akufo-Addo does not believe in democracy. He kills and he enjoys that. And the whole chief has been abducted. Nobody knows where they took him. It's been days and we are quiet and we carry ourselves like chicken, hungry chicken, go and sit in front of a tyrant who has intimidated your people to take praises from him. The question is to you people, those chiefs who sheepishly went to sit in front of Akufo-Addo to take praises. The question is, what did you do to help him, for him to say you have helped him capture Western Togoland people? What did you people do? And where are the Western Togoland people? Until you people come out to prove to us, then you people are as a tyrant as Akufo-Addo. You people don't deserve to lead your people. Time safe no day. Now, I'll do social media and then the editorial, we postpone the editorial because I have like 15 minutes to open the phone lines. Now, look at this. National Security says mistrust in EC is potential grounds for violence and threat to state security. But nobody should tell you this. It is bound to happen. Don't you know? National Security has not done anything extraordinary here. What they are saying, they know it's going to happen. And I am not a security expert, but I have common sense. Because when you have an EC boss who campaigns for a political party's policies before an election, when we have an EC boss who refuses to step in the box for the world to know that she did her job diligently, when we have an EC boss who brings out 17 different figures for one election, when we have an EC boss who her shrinking ass is being licked by a big man in the Supreme Court and her Kita school boys, you will get chaos in the next elections. It's a fact. When you have an EC boss who basically has become like a puppet, she's a Jezebel, a devil to the core, Jane Mensah, who walks around and only takes instructions from the president. You don't expect war. You don't expect chaos. It is bound to happen. Chaos is bound to happen even before the election 2020. Don't you think? The national security has done nothing extraordinary here. It's a fact. And we all know it. This is your EC boss who, before going into one of the most sensitive elections, came out publicly to defend a party's policy. An EC boss who is supposed to be neutral. And these are the things she's using a party's policy and saying that is the best policy. How do you trust and how do you think Ghanaians would trust such an ingrate, an insect, a termite of a human being, a crook of a woman? Why do you think Ghanaians would trust such a disease of a woman? There's chaos on the mountain and the chaos is dropping slowly from the mountain and it's coming down. There's fire. The national security has done nothing wrong, nothing extraordinary. It is bound to happen. The chaos that is about to happen is coming from Jane Mensah, and it is inevitable. You didn't hear me. I'm saying the chaos that's going to happen, it is going to happen before elections because the EC has proven to Ghanaians that they cannot be trusted. The EC has proven they have already taken sides. The EC has proven that the people should take matters into their own hands because when you go vote and they kill your relative, nobody is going to speak for you. The president is going to tell you that you are a fool and that your relative who went to exercise their rights was an armed robber, like the way the deputy speaker of parliament said. So who will be a fool to sit there and smile to the EC and smile to their opponent? People will act. Now, this is your EC boss before the elections. And tell me that if you have an EC boss like this, how do you expect things to turn out? How do you?
the country and the citizens clamoring for their leaders and candidates of political parties to tell them what they have in store for them, because it does make a difference. The ordinary man on the street is concerned. They want to know what each of the candidates stands for, their policy direction for this country, to enable them make an informed choice on election day. For instance, my watchman at home, he has 2 boys who are ready to go to secondary school. And in 2012, one of their promises was free education for high school. He's anxious to know that, is that still on the table? NHIS, free registration and access to healthcare, is that still on the table? These issues matter to the ordinary people. And I think that our flag bearers and our candidates owe it to the good people of Ghana to tell them exactly how they plan to govern this country and the policies.
When you have an EC boss who, before such a dicey election, such a serious election, comes out and say that my house watchman, he has 2 kids, they are all going to free SHS, and then the free SHS has helped the watchman. If an EC boss becomes the spokesperson of a political party in power, what do you expect? When 9 people have been shot dead and the president has refused to speak on it, when 9 people who wanted to just vote, elect a leader, have been killed for the deputy speaker of parliament to say they are animals, they are armed robbers, when people lost lives, when people lost loved ones, when some Ghanaians who paid their taxes throughout the year, at the end of the day, were denied their right to vote, to choose a leader for themselves, are denied all these rights, you think that you are going to have a peaceful election next? Or you think you're going to have a peaceful 4 years? No. It is bound to happen. Chaos is bound to happen. And don't say Kevin Taylor is inciting people. I am telling you the truth. Because the instances and circumstances consistently shows that there is never going to be a free, fair, clean, violence-free election in our history again. Because we have allowed one dying soul, one disease of a woman, one devilish woman to destroy our country. So who are you going to talk to? Who are you going to tell to be peaceful? Nobody, because a lot of people have harbored a lot of pain in their hearts. People have lost family. People have lost trust in the system, especially in the EC. Who are you going to speak with? Because justice should be done at the polling station. The Supreme Court, which is supposed to be a neutral arbiter, the Supreme Court that is supposed to show they are matured, they have become babies, kids. Shielding a criminal and a thief and a demon like Jane Mensah and telling us that we should go out there and kill each other. So what are you expecting from now to 2024 and even during the elections? I am not trying to tell you that nothing is going to happen. Something is going to happen because we have failed to speak truth. We have failed to do the right thing. God in his own wisdom gave us chances. It was in his own wisdom. God in his own wisdom gave us wisdom. God in his own wisdom prompted the opposition to say, take this election to Supreme Court so that the debate could be put to rest. The anger could be put to rest so that some Ghanaians who lost relatives could listen to the truth and come at peace. But what happened is men, greedy men and a woman at the Supreme Court who are licking the butt of a dying old man decided to deliberately destroy their integrity, decided to deliberately become sheep to lick the butt of a dying devil, a dying tyrant, to say that let us protect this demon, let us protect this Jane Mensah, let us protect this disease of a human being and let her walk. She's not going to get in the box. What do you expect? What do you expect from this? Peace? No. You expect chaos because you actually prepared the chaos. We prepared the chaos and we would live with the chaos. And the chaos will start even before election 2024. You know why? Because people are angry. Because people in their own country are being treated like outsiders. Ghanaians do not vote. Ghanaians have been killed. The president of the republic has ignored all these matters and he's fooling around in a luxury jet and he's gotten some idiots to sit on TV and radio to defend that nonsense. And you expect peace? Peace is only served when people understand what peace is, when people value peace. The people who are in charge, the people who are leading us today, they have no knowledge about peace. They couldn't preserve the peace in 2020. They cannot preserve the peace from now to 2024. It is very difficult for anybody. It will be difficult for anyone to say that there will be peace from now to 2024 and even during the elections. You know why? Because there's too much anger in the people. There's too much anger in the system. There is too much pain. And who is supposed to be blamed? 3 people: the president, the EC boss, and the Supreme Court. These are the 3 people who are going to destroy our democracy. The president, the EC boss J. Mensah, and Enini Yabua and his Supreme Court. They are the people who are going to destroy our democracy. And our democracy is in the process of destruction. You don't want to hear this, but these are the facts. You might say I'm crazy. You might say Kevin is doing propaganda. But we all know deep down in our heart, these are the facts. Who are you going to call and say, be peaceful, election is coming, make sure everything is fine? No, because that person's family was shot. That person's relative was killed broad daylight by military and police who are supposed to protect them. Who should they trust? The EC? The Supreme Court? The police? People would take matters into their own hands. We have crossed that stage whereby we could have solved the problem. And Enini Yabua is the one to be blamed for this. You think it's a joke? It is not. God gave us so many chances. God gave us so many chances. Today, if the EC likes, they should try and organize. If there is a by-election today, that will be the beginning of our end. Do you know that? Go to Techiman South. Today, EC is banning offices because documents they need to prove they don't have it. Me say, God being good, there will be a by-election from left or right. It is going to happen. If there you go see, say that is the beginning of our end. And Enini Yabua, you will weep in your room. I am not only going to be the person who will suffer, not only the poor. We will all suffer. Enini Yabua, you will weep in your heart. You can't do anything about it. If there's a by-election today, that will be the beginning of our end. Nobody is going to settle anything in court because you have shown them the way. You told them, go out there and take matters into your hand and do whatever you like to win power. People will kill to win power because the Supreme Court told them. If today J. Mensah had come out to give us a valid number, nobody would have had the right to even make noise. But Enini Yabua licking the butt of Akufo-Addo or Tafre Netosa Kramaino, so he has allowed our democracy to be shattered. Now the national security says what? No, it is bound to happen. It is bound to happen. You're still watching. With all due respect, extended version. After this short break, I will continue the editorial, the social media segment. I'll be back after this short break. welcome back to the show. My producers are telling me that it's been a while. I gave people time to call. So we're going to end the social media segment. We don't do an editorial today. We're going to give the next 25-30 minutes, max of 20 minutes, to viewers to also call in and speak on the issues we discussed today. So you're still watching. I'm going to open the phone lines and let's make it short so that people can also come in and speak on the issues. Hello, caller.
Hello, Kevin.
Yes, go ahead, boss.
Hello, Mpacho Azika Dongo Safri Techimai.
Mebacho, go ahead.
Michia Regional Chairman, UNESCO Wusu, and a Michia Regional Youth Organizer Bilal Moazini Baby Aovia, and a Michia Bobo Parliament to Mutio Pa Omutio Najuma Power. Kevin, Winim, there was a Pa Najuma Pa. Why? Nde waya jumanya kupon shiraw emma de ofe onim de bia meka hello
Mebasho, go ahead. Kwaso yanya fast why 30 seconds no bia ntumi nkabi
you de bia meka say president Akufo-Addo obey democracy sa fo omo hino di busia tente Ghana. No one say the system no was saying no. In the Akufo-Addo for Yajuma. Akufo-Addo for democracy in Yajuma. Amo Bibia Koso Ghana. President Akufo-Addo TT ku Ghana for Corona Kasene Koso Ghana. What do you say, Kevin? Say CIA Kasai. Mpuntujuma bia ne wa ekobunu is regional capital no. Wa betina ka mu na wo tutu form. Say ba kukura ne hom Papa we hana for adaji wo ana brei mo hwe de na papa COVID-19 wo di fa so se ma obi no mu mpie na ono de onenam na omu chiche COVID-19 yare e ma